Hi weeders! Welcome back to the greenhouse. I'm Beth Myers-Shanai with the Oregon Department of Agriculture's Noxious Weed Control Program. And today I'm going to introduce you to a couple more specimens from our educational noxious weed specimen garden. Both plants I have in front of me are the same species. This is Matgrass. This is a very high priority A-listed weed in the state of Oregon. It's one that we want to know of anywhere it's found in the state. And let me show you a few characteristics, and then I'll let you know how you can report this if you think you found it. It's not an easy one to ID or know that you've even come across it in the field if you aren't a trained botanist. But if you have suspicions, one of the key things you can look for before you have any seed stalks is a kind of a spiky feel, very thin, wiry grass with kind of a spiky feel. It's not going to poke you or feel painful, but you can definitely feel that it's a pretty stiff, pointy little grass. And then the other key feature is how the grass comes out at the edges of the clumps. It's kind of a 45-degree angle that it sticks out from the base of the plant, which first starts to grow straight up. In the outer edges. In the center you won't see that, it's kind of holding itself up, but on the outer edges of the clumps you'll see that. I also have this fabulous specimen that I took out of its pot because I was going to divide it, but then I thought it's a perfect specimen to show just how dense and how matted these roots actually get. The plant density, those little blades, those little bases of the plants are just side by side one another. Almost impossible to dig out or cut through in the field. And also you can also see the way that those plants come up, and then those blades are breaking out at a 45-degree angle. If you come across this plant in July, and you're most likely to come across it possibly along the coast. There has been some found in Klamath County, one small population, and some more extensive populations found in Coos and Curry County. If you suspect you've come across it in July and you see a spike with some seeds on it or some forming seed, they'll all be on one side of a slim spike that's grown up above the plant by another almost a foot, 3/4 of a foot higher than the plant, and you'll see all the seed laying down one side. It'll kind of look like a dark brown, and it might just be the actual flowers forming at first. Nothing showy about them, not like a wildflower. But then later that hardens and turns into the seed, and once the seed actually opens, then that sheath will stand out at a 45-degree angle from the plant. And hopefully I'll find some pictures of that to include on the cover of this video so you can see. So if you think you found this one, this is one you'd want to call 866-INVADER, or log on to OregonInvasivesHotline.org, snap some photos and post them there, and also you can drop a pin on a map to show right where you found it. Any other details you can provide as well will help get a response out there so that if we do have matgrass, we can get on top of it right away. This is really threatening some really important bog plants down in the southwest coast area. It's just very hard to control without damaging other plants, so we don't want it to spread any further. And once you get the main big plants like these under control, finding every single little tiny start, which can just look like a dime or a quarter size little patch of grass, to stay on top of it and get rid of it completely, that's one of the bigger challenges. So again, matgrass, keep an eye out for it, call and report it if you find it, and I will see you again on another video. Bye-bye.